Hello and welcome back. This is Insti playing Still Life 2. I actually recorded earlier today. I still have the recording, well, part of it saved, but I encountered an issue in the game. I realized later that there was one phone call Vic McPherson should do, but after I picking up one of the clues, and she didn't do it. And as I was browsing through different forums, uh, there has been some bugs, if I remember correctly, at this part of the game, and so I have to start another recording, as hopefully we can get through this time. So, as you can see, this is the old save. I'm not gonna delete it that yet, but apparently I can't go on with that save. So we have to take the earlier part. Well, for me, earlier part. For you, hopefully, the next part after the preview. So, well, I hope you get what I'm meaning. Let's hope this works this time. Okay, first things first. I definitely have to check James Hawker files. Exactly, yes. Concert agent, temporary suspension. A drug dealer known to police, Hawker McPherson wanted to question him regarding the substances which he supposedly had in his possession, which he may have sold to the client suspected of being the killer. McPherson caught the Hawker. Hawker claims Wedge threatened him with a knife, which has not been found, whereas McPherson maintained that Wedge was unarmed. McPherson alleges that Hawker pulled the trigger because Wedge refused to answer his questions. She attributes his action to excessive stress and built-up frustration. She believes Hawker felt impotent because he was unable to make an arrest in the serial murders. Okay, and this guy is a James Hawker. Anything else? I'm gonna check the other files also, just quickly browsing through, so if I'm able to avoid any problems.
This is Paloma Hernandez, reporting live from Jackman, Maine. Agent McPherson, have you found any clues? No comment. Get lost.
These are the interviews apparently found in the building, which we heard with the Paloma and used those numbers as a codes.
A new victim of the East Coast killer has been discovered. I have with me now one of the agents in charge of the case, James Hawker.
The investigation is proceeding as planned. No comment.
Today, January 13th, the lifeless body of Dolores Wilkins was found by local police by the side of a lake. The discovery of the body confirms the authenticity of the video clips which were broadcast last week. We know now that the so-called East Coast killer is no hoax.
Okay, and well, I'm gonna check the killer's voice with the mobile answering machine also.
I've kept you a place in my cold room, McPherson.
Thank you. So I have to find the clues and explore the house. Before we continue, I'm gonna make a new save. This is right after I have read everything and listened to everything, so I'm gonna make a totally new save. And I'm gonna use that save for now. And let's see. Let's call Claire. I have to adjust my.
Hi, Vic. How goes your stroll in the picturesque woods of rural Maine?
We haven't found Hernandez yet. I'm leading the investigation in the field with Garris and the local police.
No trace of the killer?
He vanished without leaving a forwarding address, but I plan on tracking him down.
Look, I know this one's important to you, but still, be careful, okay?
Don't worry, Claire. I'll be sensible. And if I forget any of the textbook instructions, Garrus will remind me. What's new in the Chicago office?
Everyone's on the case. Miller is pulling all-nighters doing computer research, and Kingsley is running around stuffing his face with cookies. As for the boss, well, she comes in to see me every 10 minutes. When she's stressed, she almost makes me long for our old supervisor Browning, if that gives you any idea.
Stop it. She can't be worse than him.
I even got a call from Inspector Tate. He's ready to give us a hand, unofficially.
That William. He feels indebted since his nomination. All I did was give him a boost. It's thanks to his own skills that he succeeded.
Okay.
Do you know what happened to Hawker after he was fired from the FBI?
Not really. I think he went into security. I'll ask around, let you know.
Okay, thanks for
I have
that.
to go. Call me if you've got a problem.
Yes, I think I see where I had the problem. On last game, when I recorded this part, I didn't read the papers, and although I made the call to the Claire, but we had no discussion about the Hawker and the situation. And when I found the clue, apparently Vic should have called her automatically to Claire about the clue, and she didn't. So after that, I read the papers and made the call. We had the same discussion as we had now, but nothing about the clue. So the clue was stuck in 50%, and I couldn't get it to move anyway. And I think I missed something else also.
Safe is
Yes.
locked. Can't force it. I really don't need the sheriff on my back.
So there are tracks I missed on the first play, or first recording.
There's a pretty clear shoe print.
And what
This tire track is quite narrow. Doesn't look like a car tire.
because it's a motorcycle. And we need this and 3D scanner. And scan this too. Okay, and analyze. Analyze, thank you.
If I get in touch with Claire, she may be able to give me more details.
Okay. A killer shoe print, fine.
This is Claire Ashby. I'm not available at the moment. Please call back later.
Hi, Claire. I'm sending you a clue to test. A motorcycle tire track.
Okay, that's interesting. Didn't happen last time, but I never found those. The problem is that, yeah, I wasn't scanning as meticulously as I should have, but now we know. We got... Come on.
There's something here. A bare footprint. These tire tracks were left by a large vehicle. Broken glass, like a windshield or car window.
Okay. 3D scanner. Scan. Let's scan these also. Now, analyze, please. And we know it's Paloma Hernandez footprints. Footprint. Or footprints. Well, the footprint is her, but the footprints are also hers. And let's check this one.
The tracks correspond to those of the pickup truck that was identified as the killer's.
Way to go. I don't think I can do anything with these. And if I remember correctly, there's nothing here. Although with my luck, there is something there. I'm gonna make a quick save now. I'm a little bit nervous. As I read, there were multiple people have had problems, at least with this part of the gameplay. So I hope we can actually go through with it. And now comes the part where it didn't work as it should have. And this is it.
What's this? A pattern carved in the wood. Looks like some sort of insignia. I better photograph it.
And some of you might know this looks similar to the zodiac sign. Similar, not zodiac sign is a little bit different, but there are some similarities. Okay, let's check it out.
A military insignia. I need to ask Claire about this.
And this is the part where I hope it works out. If I read it correctly, she should make the call.
This is Claire Ashby. I'm not available at the moment. Please call back later.
I have a job for you, Claire. I'm sending you a clue to look at. A pretty little wood carving.
And it worked. And because I'm a little nervous, I'm gonna make another save. Although I said I'm gonna save all the time on this, I'm starting to think, should I actually make multiple saves just to be on the safe side? I think I have to, because now I know at this part everything should be okay. And that is the phone call she didn't make. And I could never after that, because apparently I broke the chain, I couldn't actually get her to talk about the clue we found.
Hernandez told us about this crossbeam.
There's nothing there anymore, and let's talk to you.
I don't have anything new, unfortunately. I'll keep at it.
Okay, thank you. Think yes.
Metal grate. The ground is wet here.
Nothing.
Metal
else?
grate.
No.
The ground is wet here. A metal grate. It must come from the gate.
Okay. There's nothing but there is something.
There's been an explosion here. Looks like a stun grenade. Looks like blood on this piece of rubber.
Footprint, yes.
Footprint near the explosion.
Let's use this. Well, apparently we don't use this spray. Is it straight to swapping? Yes. And I could use the scanner also. And that's a killer shoe print, of course. Size 10. Typo positive. And that's Hernandez. Yes. So far so good. There's nothing I can do with this if I remember correctly. Also the trailer, I think.
The hatch is closed and the lock looks rusty.
But last time I couldn't find any way to open it at the moment. Let's check the fence.
There's an electric fence surrounding the property. The power's been cut.
At least that's a good thing.
archery target. Well used, too. Perhaps we're on the trail of a modern-day Robin Hood.
Could be, but might be a hunter with a bow.
An aluminum can full of leaves and twigs.
And I can't follow through anything there, so...
An old rusty iron brazier. Probably used to burn weeds and debris. There are traces of vegetation. Blackened skulls of little animals. Charming.
Charming. Let's take the oil can. I do know where I need to use it, but I think I actually went... I don't know if you can go actually the wrong way in this game, but after last time I apparently broke the sequence, I'm a little bit hesitant to go to the basement first, so I think I have to go to the upstairs, and after that I'm gonna check the basement, not the other way around. Like I'm actually going to through the basement there. I never went to upstairs. I only... Yes, I'm making saves. I only checked the living room, kitchen, and went to the basement. But now I decided that for the
That
clarity...
shack must be at least a century old. If only its walls could talk.
Oh, sorry, I almost got her speaking. So now I'm gonna do it differently. I decided I'm gonna check this level upstairs and then go to basement. So because it feels like the basement is
This painting is depressing. Such drab colors.
that the basement is the more important part of the...
Half the floorboards are pulled out. Smells pretty musty in there.
Yes, it does. Excuse me. I had the similar problem last time. Not the cough, but walking back and forth through the door.
This food tray reeks of the chemical cleansers the killer uses. I won't find any fingerprints on it.
There, and
An old film. The Glass Key. Haven't seen it. Then again, I haven't exactly had much time to become a movie buff.
is this just a tray or those remote controls? Let's see.
This food tray reeks of the chemical cleansers the killer uses. I won't find any fingerprints on it.
Well, apparently it's the tray, nothing else. What's that?
The Blue Dahlia. That film came out in 1946, a year before the sad fate of the Black Dahlia.
Yes, and nothing there. The little annoying part, you can clearly see those matches.
A matchbox. I hope I won't have to use it.
Well, newsflash, we have to use it and we have to come get and pick it up because we can't take it now, I think.
A
No.
matchbox.
So although it's pretty obvious we need them, we can't take them. There was something else. There's a safe. And there was something here.
Book on forensic medicine. It's open to the chapter Trepanation. This is Claire's kind of thing. Me, not so much. There's a lock of hair being used as a bookmark. But whose?
Okay, did we get the... Did we get those? Or do we... Okay, tweezers, I think. Put the tweet... Ah! I always make the same mistake. Let's see. Human hair, female. Let's see, can we find anything from database? Paloma Hernandez, yes. Okay. Little hesitant. I can't speak anymore. I'm truly sorry. My mind and mouth doesn't work together at all. That's why I do this. I need the practice. I do need the practice. I'm sorry you have to be part of this practice. What do we have here?
A book written by one Stephen Bachman, a horror novel. This book is about nuclear war. It's from the 50s. A chemistry textbook. The preferred literature of murderers everywhere.
Obviously, yes.
Book on American painters. Somebody trying to bring back bad memories?
Maybe. Let's check the let's check the safe. Safe.
A small metaler safe with a digital lock, LK model.
And we can get those fingerprints. Nice. And or we can't actually. Oh, sorry. This was a revealer spray. We need fingerprint powder. No. Okay.
I think there are smudges on the buttons of the digital lock. We might be able to get prints.
I'm sorry. Yes, we need the fingerprint powder, but after.
The rest of the prints are no good. Damn.
So this is interesting. The code is 4 digits. It's either numbers or one letter. And apparently the murderer uses the correction key. But I never saw any clues what this might be. So as last time, I'm not trying to guess this. I'm not sure if you can, but I'm not gonna bother with it at the moment. So I think... Oh, no. One more very important part, apparently. Might be. Easy to miss.
There's a hiding place here. A piece of wood has been moved. Looks like there was an object here. Its trace in the dust is pretty clear. Maybe I'll find a fingerprint with the help of the kit.
And we will find a fingerprint. And let's see.
Sheriff Halloway poked around in the china cabinet, and she didn't mention it. So much for teamwork.
Adjusting a little bit my mic. So, Sheriff was going through hidden compartment, but never mentioned that to us. And as paranoid I am, I'm gonna make another save. We have a few obvious, well, at least you could say that Hawker might be the killer. At least he has something going on, and definitely, most likely, doesn't like Rick. But if he's going to be the killer, I would, well, that would be a little too obvious. There was something.
Yuck. This fridge is disgusting.
Not in the fridge. Not in the fridge. Okay. Okay, let's check these.
Dirty dishes. Maybe I'll find fingerprints on them.
Oh, okay. Apparently we found something. And
I doubt that Hernandez cooked. She must have left her fingerprint while eating. The fact that she ate is rather encouraging. The killer wants to keep her alive.
that is interesting. As we know, Paloma is actually trying to run away, and she didn't really have time to eat while in the kitchen. At least as far as we know. Oh,
Old dirty oven. I wouldn't bake cookies in that.
I thought that was blood, but probably rust. An oven mitten. Nothing. And the paper.
There's a message scribbled on the newspaper. Who's next? Ah, the serial killer's eternal question.
Thank you. And I think we are almost. Let's check the phone.
This phone is broken.
Yes, it is. And
There's something behind the shelf.
this is a door to the backyard, where's the trailer, the shooting arrow target practicing place.
Looks like a dumbwaiter. The door's locked, and the call box seems to be out of order. Looks like a dumbwaiter. The door's locked, and the call box seems to be out of order.
Oh yes, I can open this, but
The dumbwaiter must be stuck above. I'd need a rope to go down the shaft.
so we need a rope. Now I'm gonna make a save again. Truly sorry about this, but I'm just gonna trying to be thorough and hope that I'm not gonna encounter any annoying bugs. So last time I went down the stairs, and I think most of the important things are downstairs. So first I'm gonna check the upstairs now. Okay, nice. That didn't happen last time, so I'm moving forward. Can I update kit? Okay, so I got an update kit that does that mean that I can actually, well, I have to analyze it again? No. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. So it basically just gives me a what does okay. So this is just a motorcycle tire track and recent model. Okay. But anyways, that's good. Never get that on the last time, so yes, saved on. Going upstairs now.
I wanted to verify a detail in the room. Nothing important.
Okay.
Have you found anything special in the house?
Just clues regarding a local case. Nothing that concerns the FBI.
Really? What's it about?
We've been looking for a local hunter named Anderson. He's got nothing to do with your killer.
How do you know about that? This is the killer's house, and if there's some evidence towards Anderson, we have to at least talk to the guy, I think.
Have you taken samples from the house, Sheriff? If so, would you be so kind as to inform me?
I poked around. I'm a cop. It's my job. I haven't found anything relevant to your case.
If you say so, Sheriff. Don't forget we're supposed to be on the same side.
Well, that is a little suspicious. What you're hiding. Okay. Oh, this is so dark for me. Heh.
Women's clothes. They may have belonged to the victims.
That is a safe assumption.
Women's clothes. They may have belonged to the victims.
Okay.
Women's clothes.
Yep. So apparently, white's blue. Do I use
It's not this.
some tool? Nose mate, perhaps? No? Okay, yeah. Let's forget about the nose thing. No. So it is blue, but
Women's clothes.
I have no idea if that. I'm gonna check everything just to be sure, but I have sneaking suspicion that nothing is going to work, at least at the moment. Maybe I'm most likely missing something vital. So let's go back. I'm assuming it will open the whole cabinet. Or dresser, or whatever.
I've already seen this room in the film sent by the killer. It's the ideal place for nightmares.
Most definitely, but can we find anything here?
This electronic entryway has been short-circuited. Maybe Hernandez's work?
Oh,
Bloodstained bandages. A test is in order.
test is in order, yes. Do I need no, so I just need to swap. Ah, again. Typo positive. Well, that is what it should be.
The edge of the mattress is damaged. Bits have been pulled out.
Okay, oh, handcuffs.
Handcuffs. They don't have pink fur, so I'm guessing they're not for playtime. Handcuffs. They don't... An empty base. Probably used for a surveillance camera. Old photographs. probably left by the former occupants of this house.
Nothing there, but we can check the mirror apparently.
There's something on this broken mirror. There's something on this broken mirror.
Fingerprints. Okay, let's... Oh, not the microscope. I never learned. Learn. Okay. Can't remember I touched that with Paloma, but apparently she did. So this is for the mirror, yes. Anything else to find? Painting, nothing. Nothing at all. I'm not sure if you can find anything on these storages.
Hernandez must have passed through here to escape. It's quite a fall. Hernandez must have passed...
So... Was there something in the stove? Can I actually...
In the recordings, the killer has called this the Room of Death's Betrothed. That explains the dress.
It definitely does.
There's a piece of paper in the stove. This is the flyer Hernandez told me about on the phone.
Okay.
This is the flyer Hernandez told me about on the phone.
So nothing else, I guess. And I think that we have cleared the room, I guess. I'm gonna still make a...
The edge of the mattress is damaged. Bits have been pulled out.
Apparently I cannot study the mattress anymore, so... Let's leave here and go there. Well, quick save. Just because. Thank you.
It looks more like a torture chamber than a bathroom.
Wow.
It's impossible to open.
Is it locked or... Okay.
Empty medicine bottles. This wasn't just aspirin. These are highly complex formulations.
Anti-venom and something else.
A receipt for medications, or rather medical concoctions. I'm no chemist, but this ain't cough syrup. The pharmacist's stamp is on the receipt. Dan Wilkinson. The pharmacy is in Holton, the county seat. The sheriff might know more.
Let's take that and anti-venom serum box. Can I actually do anything with these? Okay, those are for treating. What do we have here?
Looks like there's no water here.
But there's a sponge. Okay. And
Terrarium. It's empty. But it looks like it was occupied recently. There are traces of food.
and electric chair or something like that. Maybe not. Something on the floor.
I must take a sample of this clue.
Yes, I must. Oh, it's okay. It's blood. That was from the bandages, and that is Hernandez. So oh, wrong button. Sorry. Typo positive. And Hernandez, yes.
Hey, there are fibers in this sample.
Well, that's good. Let's take the tongs. Ah, wrong button. Used by police services? Interesting. Interesting. Maybe a mistake, maybe not. So I think we have everything from this screen.
Fibers from a sampling pad. Somebody has already proceeded with analysis in this room.
Well, there are not so many police officers on the area, except one who was upstairs. Okay, is that? Oh, okay. I thought we could actually do something with the light. Do we have here?
Traces of soot. Looks like the beginning of a fire. Shit, I didn't need this. The thought of going in there gives me nausea. Take a deep breath, McPherson. It's impossible to open. This lock is half dismantled. I don't know anything about electronics.
Okay, that means
This lock is half dismantled. I don't know anything about electronics.
and I think we got a new objective, which means so we definitely need help with that. Quick save. Yes, I'm a little paranoid at the moment. But after I read so many problems with this chapter, I'm not gonna take any chances if I'm able to help it. Before we go and ask for help, I'm gonna check this door.
It's locked. The door doesn't look very solid.
Okay, but can I use lockpick?
Bad idea.
Apparently not.
It's locked. The door doesn't look very solid.
I have nothing to use at the moment, I think. I'm not gonna bash that with a sponge, so I know there's a sledgehammer in downstairs, which we probably use on this door also. Let's go outside and talk to a few people. Okay, first you.
Sheriff, I have a few points to go over with you. I found a receipt with the address of Dan Wilkinson's drugstore in Holton. Do you know the owner?
Yeah, there aren't many pharmacies in Holton. It's a small town.
If you could contact Wilkinson now and question him, see if he remembers the client. Time is of the essence.
The FBI's wish is my command. Show me the receipt. I'll call Dan. Dan? Hi, it's Sheriff Halloway. I'd like some information on a receipt from your store. Okay, good. Thanks for your help. Tell Martha I say hi. Dan remembers a man in his 40s, black hair. Says he seemed nervous, kind of in a rush.
It's a bit vague, but it's better than nothing. Thanks for the info. I'd better call Claire to give her the killer's description.
Or killer might have actually... Why do I have this? Let's see.
Safe is locked. Can't force it. I really don't need the sheriff on my back.
Most likely the person could be the killer, or killer hired somebody else to make the purchase. But anyways, let's call Claire.
So, Vic, do you need to confide in your old friend Claire?
I think I have something new to help ID the killer. A Holton pharmacist vaguely remembers a customer who could very well be our man. About 40 years old, black hair.
It's not much, but it will allow me to rule out some suspects. I'll enter it into my database.
Okay.
The local sheriff is causing me hassles. I have the feeling she's trying to undermine my investigation.
Is this sheriff's name Holloway, by any chance?
Yeah, you've heard of her?
An hour ago. I got a phone call from a friend who works in the Portland lab. Sheriff Holloway has requested some tests of the utmost urgency. The sheriff claims she was working on Paloma Hernandez's disappearance. My friend called me because she knows that I've been in on the East Coast killer case from the start.
I think I should have a few words with the sheriff. Thanks for the tip.
Interesting. What are the reasons for that? Anderson.
I'm looking for information on a case. An Anderson, male, who supposedly disappeared in Maine.
Let me search the database. I got something. Gary Anderson, 39, a farmer. His wife reported him missing 6 months ago. The case has been closed by the Portland office. Everything suggests that the disappearance was voluntary. The investigators concluded that Anderson had an affair. He probably disappeared to build a new life with his mistress.
Okay, Claire. Thanks for the intel.
Okay.
Talk to you later, Vic. Good luck.
And because I'm paranoid, I'm saving again. Can I?
Sheriff, I have a few points to go over with you. Listen, Sheriff, I want this to be clear. I have proof that you sent samples to be analyzed without my authority. Here, it's the FBI who leads the investigation. If you forget that, or decide to ignore it, I'll break you.
Take it easy, Agent McPherson. Sounds like I've touched a nerve.
I don't have time to play who's the bitchiest. Believe you me, that is one contest you'll lose. So unless you want to be charged with obstruction of justice, I advise you to tell me what you found.
Okay. I took 2 samples, which I sent to the lab. They're yours. I also found this in the living room. It looks like some kind of electronic key.
Very good. I hope I won't have any other occasion to lose my temper with you, Sheriff.
We'll leave it at that, Agent McPherson.
Well, that was interesting. So, yeah, I found this electronic key and I decided to keep it to myself. Whatever. So this is new, and so is this. Mattresses. Interesting. Now it would be nice to know where she found those. Okay. And let's go to talk to other person. If he can help opening some doors.
Found some traces, but nothing too important.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this sheriff first.
I spoke to one of the cops who are searching the forest. He gave me the lowdown on Holloway. The sheriff is on edge. Elections are around the corner, and she's not sure she'll be reinstated to her post. So she doesn't appreciate the FBI's arrival in her jurisdiction, stealing the spotlight.
Brilliant. We got a creepy house in the woods and a shifty sheriff. Man, I miss Chicago.
Well, to be honest, at least in the still life first still life, it wasn't so easy.
You're good at electronics, right? You might be able to help me.
Okay, this is tricky. Safe. Go for safe first.
I found a locked Metalier safe, LK model. Any tips?
Metalier. I know that make. The LK is solid, but the electronic lock is rudimentary. There's only a limited number of characters you can use to make up the combination. I must have a file on this model in my database. Might come in handy.
Okay, I hope that helps.
Thanks, Garrus. It should help me to figure out the combination.
And the chart door electronic lock.
I found an electronic lock, half dismantled upstairs. Come take a look.
I think I might be able to open it, but it'll take me a while.
Okay.
I'll get there. I just need a little more time.
Okay. This is the part where I also make a set. Apparently, I'm gonna make a new one. Apparently, that opening the door can also stuck. At least someone had problems with that. That it didn't go forward. But the file we got. Oh, there's the phone. Oh, no switches. Okay, code programming between 3 and 5 digits. Interesting. And it's number A number default. So could it be? Well, I have no idea. I'm gonna check this save, but can I? What were the numbers?
A small Metalier safe with a digital lock, LK model.
Let's try. In the basic number, the A is middle. So could it be like 1, 4, 8, 6, 9? But no. Well, the most obvious. No.
It's locked.
But there's the correction key, that's the problem. What was the... Between 3 and 5 digits. So it could be actually 3 digits. I'm gonna...
A small metallic safe with a digital lock, LK model.
So it could be 3 digits. I think I need something else. Is there any numbers anywhere in here? Because I'm pretty sure that...
A book written by one Stephen Bachman. A horror novel. Book on American painters. Somebody trying to bring back bad memories? This book is about nuclear war. It's from the 50s. A chemistry textbook. The preferred literature of murderers everywhere.
No, I can't check that book anymore, so anything else? What's that?
An old film. The Glass Key. Haven't seen it. Then again, I haven't exactly had much time to become a movie buff.
Something? What's that?
The Blue Dahlia. That film came out in 1946, a year before the sad fate of the Black Dahlia.
1946. What were the numbers? What were the numbers? Is that it?
A small metallic safe with a digital lock. LK model.
1946. Is it 1946? No. And the A is also pressed, so... Well, we know the numbers, but the A can be almost anywhere. But that's easy to check. But I'm gonna start with the default factory code, so 19A46. If it's not that one, then I'm gonna just change the A, but that would seem the most obvious.
A small metallic safe with a digital lock. LK model.
Let's see. 19A46. Okay.
There we go. The safe is open.
Okay. And what do we have in the safe?
Screenplays. The House of Terror. The Butcher of Massachusetts. Wow. An Oscar nomination's practically guaranteed. These stories sound twisted. And so is the hack who wrote them. There's no name on them, though.
Okay. So you could say this is an
Screenplays.
autobiography.
The House of
Can I-
Terror. The Butcher.
Okay, nothing.
These stories sound twisted.
Okay, but can I actually inspect them with something? Maybe fingerprints? Okay, so I definitely have to check the clothing again.
I need an instrument from the testing kit.
Wrong button.
Fingerprints not on file. I need to get Claire in on this.
Sure we do, but let's not be hasty. Let's open this one.
It's sealed. It's impossible to open.
Okay. How about lockpick?
Locks of hair. They're labeled. Janet, Olivia, Susan. The killer's victims. This sicko made himself some sort of a morbid reliquary.
Okay, can I take them? Okay, can I use tongs? No. So basically, yes. But, can I call the Claire at the moment? We have something new to ask, perhaps?
So, Vic, do you need to confide in your old friend Claire?
I think I have something new to help ID the killer. I've scanned a print that's not in my records. I'm sending it to you.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Okay.
I have to go. Call me if you've got a problem.
I sure do, and I'm gonna save because I need to. And now I have to go back to upstairs because I have to check a few things if I have missed something. Okay. Armoire, that's the word I was looking for. The clothes I have to check with some. I think we used these already. But should I? No.
A lock of hair. I have to find out whose.
Okay. Didn't I actually try this one? Probably tried everything else except the microscope. But the lock of hair, where is it? That is interesting. I use the microscope here and the lock of hair is here. Fine. It's you probably can see it, but for me this is way dark, so okay. Susan Giarelli. Okay. And now I have to check. Did we miss anything here? Nothing there, but this glass, we checked the fingerprints from this, but this is a separate piece. Does it count as a separate piece?
There's a message smudged on the glass. Held underground.
Okay. So they were a separate piece. Nice. We checked the bandages and I think we have everything here. Nothing over there or there. So window we checked.
In the recordings, the killer has called this the Room of Death's Betrothed. That explains the dress.
Okay, and this is definitely empty, I guess. Yes.
This is the flyer Hernandez told me about on the phone.
Okay. And oh, no, I can't do anything with those. Yeah, I'm gonna make a cursor sweep on the bathroom. I'm pretty confident that I got everything from here. Says the guy who missed things in the living room.
Empty medicine bottles. This wasn't just aspirin. These are highly complex formulations.
Okay. And okay. I think these are the medicine bottles again.
Empty
Yep. And definitely nothing there.
Looks like there's no water.
Okay, and
Terrarium.
yes. Nothing there. So yeah, I can't see anything else at the moment, so I think I have everything we need. And that is a weak door, but well, I got this electronic key, have to remember that. But I know we can get a sledgehammer from downstairs, so probably now we go downstairs and the basement. And now I have to find... Is that the lantern?
The oil lamp's empty. I'm gonna have to fill it if I want some light. Shit. I hate playing with fire.
I would like to know the story behind that. Hopefully we can find out. I barely see the lantern with my screen, so let's go and get the lights. Matches.
I have no other choice.
Well, we don't have a choice, yes. Okay. Where is it? There is it. There it is.
There we go. The lamp is lit. One more match and I would have cracked.
We have a door here. Okay. What is that?
Electronic lock. It keeps the door secured.
Ah, okay. Electronic key.
That's
How?
it. The door's open.
Why do I have a gun? I'm a little bit worried because she pulled out her gun, so that means she will be using the gun at some point in this game. What do we have here? Nothing. Oh. Interesting, interesting.
Ah, it stinks of chemicals. It's sealed.
Use lockpick there. Yes, I can.
This box has everything he needs to shackle the victims. No visible marks. This box has everything he needs to shackle the victims. No visible marks.
Okay, so maybe we use something, either the spray or the fingerprint.
There's a bit of blood on the box.
a sample there. Type A negative, so that's a different women. Ellen Dunnigan, okay. This is clear, at least I hope. What is this?
An outfit like the one the killer wears. It's not my size. An outfit like the one the killer wears. It's not my size.
So I guess there's nothing to inspect. At least for now. Door with electronic lock, but I'm not leaving this room just yet. What do we have here?
There are lots of chemical products on this shelf. Enough to open his own lab.
Okay. What about here? Nothing. Yes, a huge amount of blood. And a body. Lovely.
This poor woman's body seems to have been here for a while. Ugh. One of her hands has been chopped off.
So, microscope?
Bad idea.
Well, apparently not. No, I don't think fingerprints.
This poor woman's body seems to have been here for a while. Ugh. One of her hands has been chopped off.
3Ds. No.
It's not this.
Okay. I have to go. Oh! I haven't used the sniffer.
It's not this.
But apparently it's the wrong one. Okay. Okay. What did I... Yeah. Skin.
Unbelievable. She's been dead for over 15 years. Why has this sicko preserved her body?
That is interesting. Nothing else, nothing else. So... this... There's nothing else to do. But what about here?
This phone seems to be working. This phone seems to be working.
Can I use anything on that? No.
The computer's on.
Okay. What are the numbers? That's the... I can...
Damn, it's password protected.
Yes, it is, but... somehow I think that... I don't have the password yet, but... let's go through with this. Yes. So we don't have a pad.
This phone seems to be working.
Okay. And anything else? That's probably the computer and...
Maybe I can analyze the system by connecting the key from the kit.
Oh, I forgot. What can I do now?
A security system worthy of the paranoid. Not surprising.
Okay, so nothing we can do about it at the moment. Skulls.
Collection of animal skulls. Are these trophies or objects of study? Both, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say that also, that they are probably both. Anything there?
These are books on cinema. Hollywood's golden age. The cinema of the 40s. They all deal with the same era.
Okay. So, could his murder victims be similar to the stars of the golden ages of Hollywood? Maybe.
Copies of autopsy reports on the killer's victims. They are addressed to Paloma Hernandez. The killer must have taken them from the motel room. Size 7.5. These must be Hernandez's shoes. Hernandez's purse and lipstick. Looks like the lipstick was used to write with.
Interesting.
Hernandez's purse and lipstick. Looks like the lipstick was used to write with.
Maybe the note on a newspaper?
A pile of retro music CDs. Oh, so nostalgic. DVDs. Just a bunch of old movies.
Okay.
Looks like a few pages from a student thesis. No name, but it's on USC letterhead. USC's a university in Los Angeles, I think. I have to talk to Claire about this. It seems an interesting lead to follow.
Most definitely. So I can't take those. Can I use anything on? No. Anything else? There's something. Okay, we got a cord. Lovely. And I think that's it. Nothing else, so let's try and, well, missing probably millions. Oh, the blood! Ah, my brains! I need to check the blood, of course.
An autopsy table. Recently used. If Miller saw this, he'd faint dead away.
Oh, let the Martians fly. Well, I'm not gonna use the sponge, but I'm gonna use the swabs. Typo negative. So most likely Hernandez.
It's Hernandez's blood. Shit, there's so much of it. That does not bode well.
Okay, not good, not good. So is this a table? This is probably... Yep. So now I think we go here and try not to open this one, but the door next to it.
Electronic lock. It keeps the door secured.
And hopefully we can use our electronic key. And yes, we can. Oh, this is the secret door we already saw. This is a place where I actually ended up in the last gameplay. But before we continue, I'm gonna still check. There's something I feel like I'm missing. Oh, I have to call the Claire, so... What? Apparently we take a speaker. Do I even... I had enough room. Thanks. But these papers, why can't those
Copies
be?
of autopsy reports on the killer's victims. They are addressed to Paloma Hernandez. The killer must have taken them from the motel room.
I have no idea what we're going to use the speaker, but that which I actually forgot, I forgot call to Claire.
So, Vic, do you need to confide in your old friend Claire?
I think I have something new to help ID the killer.
Oh.
I came across a few pages of a thesis on cinema on USC letterhead. USC's a university in LA, right? I think the killer was a student there.
It's a very interesting lead. I'll contact the university and get a list of possible candidates.
Okay.
I have to go. Call me if you've got a problem.
I sure will. I could actually go back to upstairs and see. Oh, no. If we can actually open the other door. Because now I know where we are. We are here and we can go up.
It's like being in an abandoned morgue. Claire would have a heart attack if she saw the state of this room.
She definitely would, and we will come back and try to see if we can do anything here.
The killer left a message. Dead? For his sake, I hope she's not.
Where did I actually
It looks
enter
like a
here?
countdown clock. It's turned off. Something weird about the sleeve. There's a tear and some discoloration. These look like drops of blood. Or tomato juice, I guess. But for some reason, I'm leaning toward the first theory.
Okay, let's see if we can use the...
Bad idea.
Just as I expected. Stains that look like blood have appeared on the shirt.
Okay. Swaps. First time when I was recording this, I came in here from different route and I managed to get that blood, but I missed that. So now I got that also. Type B, high glucose. Choice. Type A.
If I send this blood sample to Claire, she could perform a more thorough test.
Interesting. And I have to contact Claire once more. There's the phone.
So, Vic, do you need to confide in your old friend Claire?
I think I have something new to help ID the killer. I took blood samples on a lab coat from a man I haven't been able to ID. It could very well be the killer's blood. I'm sending you the results of the test I did.
Okay. I'll run a complete test and compare it with the other samples linked to the case.
Nice.
I have to go. Call me if you've got a problem.
And as I'm a little nervous, I'm gonna make another save. I'm gonna make a totally new save. So far, it's gone better than the last time. And I'm actually farther than last time. Can I use the codes similar way as the Hernandez used? I can't remember those codes. So 2022 0229. Let's see. I definitely can. And I'll 0229. 113. And that's the last one, I think. And let's leave. What can we find?
This label's for me. Okay, I think I got the message.
You did, and I think there's nothing else here, I hope. Oh yeah, there's a hawker.
Label with Hawker's name on it. Something tells me the killer's not too fond of him.
Although, yes, it could be a clever ruse or a red herring.
Hernandez's name is on the label, as long as it's just a dummy.
Okay. I have a... I'm going to go back upstairs soon. But I think I came through here, actually.
Hernandez probably tried to escape through this shaft. The dumbwaiter looks out of order.
Or somewhere around here.
Hernandez probably tried to escape through this shaft. The dumbwaiter looks out of order.
Anyways, there's some more blood samples to
A
take.
little blood on an autopsy table. There's nothing more natural, Claire would say. But in a squalid cellar, not so much.
Let's take a sample there. And if I remember correctly, it's not Hernandez. Yes, it was Olivia Wong's. And there was something behind this door also.
A condemned door. I think there are traces on the wall. I can barely notice them with the naked eye.
Do I use the microscope? Yes.
The microscope reveals tiny traces of color on the wall. They need to be analyzed.
Oh. Sorry, wrong button. So let's see. Nail polish. So somebody was scratching the wall. Yes, I'm gonna make a save because reasons. I really do hope we can actually get through this game because I would. What's with the music? Because I definitely want to see how this ends now that I've been playing this. Can I actually check these?
The killer left a message. Dead? For his sake, I hope she's not. It looks like a countdown clock. It's turned off.
Okay, anything else? No. So I think I got everything from here. I'm gonna... Oh, there's something on the floor, I guess.
There are marks on the ground. Looks like a heavy object was dragged from here.
Oh, that would work as a clue that there's a... secret door. Oh! No! Actually, I'm wrong. Again. So something was dragged. But I go through this door and go back to the... Where am I actually? There. Well, this is a little maze-like. Yeah, basically when I was first recording this, I couldn't open this door. I went down there and used a sledgehammer, which opened the other way. Now I'm thinking, yes, let's... Nice, I got a message. Sniper unit, interesting, interesting. Can I actually... So we got this information. I'm gonna check the downs... Oh,
Sentence. This weirdo is totally in character. I'm almost certain that there's something behind this blackboard.
you are not wrong.
This coating seems very fresh. What are we trying to cover up?
Another way, and what do we have here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I guess so. What do we have here? Don't, please, no. Okay, interesting. I didn't notice this last time.
The address on the cylinder. It's a gas station in St. George, Quebec. That matches what Hernandez said.
Nice. Missed that on the last time, I think, and there's nothing anymore. Let's check this one too.
A furnace. Looks like it hasn't been used in a while.
Okay, and some... Oh, what's that? What is that?
There are burnt fragments under the furnace. It's not coal. A bit of plastic. There's part of a name. Lee. I bet it's a fragment of a credit card or something belonging to Dorothy Lee, the 8th victim.
Okay, so...
It'll never work.
Okay, fingerprints,
Bad idea.
3D scanner,
Bad idea.
no, sniffer,
This can't possibly work.
microscope it is.
This looks like burnt hair.
Okay, let's take the hair. Wrong button again. Maybe I'll learn, maybe I don't. Synthetic. And I think we're done at this point. Before I take the sledgehammer and go back upstairs and bash some doors, I'm gonna... Can I actually go there? Yes, I can. That was a little problematic to find. Anything? Okay, gonna... Is this actually empty? There's something, there's something. Yes. So it opens the windows and closes them. Let's keep them open. Anything else? No. And this is probably the furnace anyways.
A furnace. Looks like it hasn't been used in a while.
Okay, I have no idea if the opening windows is mandatory, but let's anyway keep it.
Shelves filled with bottles. They look empty. Probably wouldn't find any great vintages anyway.
What is that?
Shelves filled with bottles. They look empty. Probably wouldn't find any great vintages anyway.
It seems like there's something behind the shelves, but probably it's just my imagination.
Shelves filled with bottles.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. Anything there?
Shelf.
No.
Shelf.
Yes, we got it. Shelves. Moonshine. That I remember.
And out of order still. This cave was used to make moonshine.
Oh, there's another switch to open these windows. Well, at least it might refreshen the room a little bit.
Old accounting book. It seems to be from the 20s.
Interesting. And that's a camera. Or there used to be a camera.
This is a base for a camera.
Definitely. This building reminds me of a movie called My Little Eye, which I finally managed to find. I think it was year 2000. Oh, I don't have enough room in my inventory. How much? Okay, what do I need and what do I want to keep? There's a holding box. Maybe I leave something here. Maybe I leave the loudspeaker at the moment here. And hopefully I remember it's there and take the sledgehammer or demolition mass. Yeah, I remember correctly, it takes quite a lot. And break this door here. Or wall, actually. And I can show you it will bring us to the morgue. As you can see. Can I go through here? Yes. So basically, I'll go now upstairs and talk to the Garrett or what else. And wait, go back. Not through the walls. Okay, that's nothing. That's nothing. Seemed like something. Back to the upstairs and see if the electronic door is open and break open the other door if I can.
I'll get there. I just need a little more time.
You're good at electronics, right? You might be able to help me. I found a computer, but the system's asking me for a password.
That's more IT's field. Hacking's not my strong suit.
All right, I'll cope.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna end this part here. I'm gonna make a save now, so I'm gonna keep a little break for you. It really doesn't matter at the moment, but for me I need a break and some refreshing drink. So anyways, yeah, I did a save there. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope we can actually finally move on with the story and not encounter any serious bugs. That's why I've been, like I told earlier, making multiple saves, just because that if I encounter something I can try and go back. I truly hope that I do not encounter any serious bugs, because although like in the last episode I said it's somewhat disappointment that it's not continuation to Still Life 1, but it's still interesting and still piquing my interest, and I really want to know the story. So, anyways, I hope you've been enjoying this episode and all the episodes, and we will see you later, maybe, or sooner, who knows. But anyways, I will see you next time, so bye.